Alright folks, this is the Blackface one. Today is One Piece chapter 806, so we're going to go ahead and get right to it. And this sucks ass last week because I forgot to upload the video, which even though I did record the video, I just did not get around the corner towards uploading it. But now I'll do that right after I get done with reading this here chapter though. So we're going to go ahead and get right to it and read One Piece chapter 806, 8806. Definitely in the zoo arc, the elephant arc. A new cover story has been started. Now, the chapter is called "4 on the Right, Billy." Now on the cover page, we see Mankino and Don Don holding Mankino's baby. And we see the guy who broke the news to Luffy and Ace that Sabo was dead, and that the same man has has Sabo's hat. The mayor is still sad. The mayor is still angry that Luffy's bounty has been increased. Everyone's is at the bar throwing a party. So Val 2 Future Village. Now it starts with volcanic rain incoming, and it's getting ready to erupt, which it does. Yep, it turns out it comes from the elephant himself. So there's just only one volcano out. So the elephant is probably still alive, or it's running on automatic shit. Yeah. And the Straw Hats yell out, "What? Clouds of water?" And the Ramen yells out, "It's not the clouds of flood. We got to move towards higher ground." Now, this is bad for devil fruit users. Law and Robin are affected. So Frankie, Usopp, and Pizarro will have to resort towards saving those two. And there's a big-ass splash. And the scene changes. At the same time, the elephant's left leg. And then somebody yells out, "Ooh, it's shaking real bad." And then somebody yells out, "The sun set at this rate. You can do this, Nico Zaman." And somebody yells out, Kimon says, "I'm not sure if we can actually call this a cat, Kanjuro." And then Kanjuro says, "Oh, but cats are the best when it comes to climbing things." But the cat looks like it's still tired. And Kanjuro yells out, "Ah!" You have this water coming down the left leg, and the cat, Kanjuro, Kimon, and the monkey that was splashed, about to get washed down. And somebody yells out, "Water," and then somebody yells out, "That's the volcano ring exclusive to this country." And Kanjuro yells out, "Water's not good. Nico Zaman won't survive it." That's it, because Kanjuro ate the devil fruit, and so water is no good. So the cat will be reduced towards nothing, because the devil fruit's powers are being nullified. Now the scene changed place towards the whale forest on Luffy's side, and Luffy yells out, "Whoa, there's a lot of rainwater." And then Wanda says, "Well, volcanic rain isn't exactly rainwater," and Luffy has a question mark coming out of him. Wanda says, "Zunishido does at least twice a day," and she also said the water is basically seawater, and it usually flows through the ducts and all throughout the town, which then filters that water for everyday use. And then Kara said, "We get fish that way," and she also says getting food wasn't a problem. And then Luffy says, "Oh," and she also said the rain was a blessing. And there's a shot of a fish flying out of the water. And then the polar bear Bippo says, "Hey, Straw Hat, I can't leave the forest. So would you please inform the captain of our whereabouts?" And then Luffy says, "Huh? Really? Okay." And then Kara says, "Bippo is still a pirate despite being born here. And for now, he's under the care of Big Boss Nico Mamushi." And then Luffy goes, "Oh, hey, don't chew on me." So Kara is clearly chewing on Luffy's ear. And then the scene takes place. We go back towards Crow Town, Zoro's side. And then Usopp yells out, yeah, it's flooding. And then Usopp yells out, hey, is that a shark? Why? And then I think somebody else yells out, would you get down from there? We're pretty far away already. So Usopp's way up on the top. And then somebody yells at seawater. And then Robin asks, could that be the gigantic elephant showering itself? And she also yells out, it looks like the forest in the town has adapted to it. And then Frankie yells out, no, Frankie says that, I say that an amount of water would make sense. And then Law says, so this is something normal then. And then Usopp yells out, no, Usopp asks, how could anyone get accustomed to such crazy rain? Can we just find everyone and leave as soon as possible? And he's turning his binoculars and he sees the rhino, and so he probably sees Luffy. And Usopp yells out, hey, I see Luffy in the town. And he's with that Nami lookalike doggy girl and a rabbit. And then Usopp yells out, looks like he's falling for that trap and is being taken back to their base. And Usopp yells out, yeah! And Zoro yells out, what is it, Usopp? And Usopp says, she's already eating him. And then Frankie says, oh, so they really are cannibals. And somebody says the water will recede almost immediately. And Luffy and Carrot and probably Wanda hear out a yelling sound. And Luffy has his question mark. Oh, those were flashbacks. And then Wanda looks like she's about to cry. And there's a flashback of someone saying, it should be here. And the person being on the torturing equipment says, I don't know what you're looking for. And she's still crying. Turns out to be Jack. He says, I guess I'll have to raise this country to the ground if you refuse to give it to me. And the people on the land says, how many times must I tell you? I don't know what you're talking about. So he's got a tiger devil fruit, but I'm pretty sure there's already somebody who's got tiger devil fruit. I'm not sure. And yeah, the torture device is being covered with blood. Wanda's wiping her tears. Kara is sad. Luffy is making a somewhat funny face. And then Luffy asks, what's the name of that guy again? That one that attacked this place? And then Wanda says, it's Jack, but he's no longer alive. It was in the papers a few days ago. And apparently he tried attacking the 4 ships that are transporting Doflamingo. And the same process is, I heard he's succeeding in sinking 2 of them. And then Luffy yells, hey, he was in Dressrosa? And Wanda says, he was a man crazy enough to attack a ship that had an admiral and a former general on it. And Luffy, and she also said it was reported that there wasn't anything left of him, but he's probably still alive somewhere. We can't forgive Jack. Yeah, because see, as a result, people got trust issues these days because they can't believe everything that the media tells them. So those 2 ships that still have an admiral, a former fleet admiral, a vice admiral, well, 2 vice admirals, no, 3 vice admirals. Like one of them's old, one of them's the Bastille, and the other one's Catman, like alias Catman. I can't remember what he was. No, Man-Ear. And then the scene changes, says, we're almost there. And then Luffy said, man, the fog's getting pretty thick. But I wonder if Zoro and the rest are there. And then somebody says, there should be. I told him to meet us at the hidden port. That's what Wanda said. And then Law uses his powers and he says shambles. And then he teleports everybody. And Usopp yells like, whoa! And everyone's all together again. Luffy yells out, you guys! And then Usopp probably says, Luffy, you okay? Are your hands and legs still attached? So Law, Robin, Zoro, Usopp, Robin, and Law, and Luffy are all together again. And Usopp says, hey you! Nami dog lady, that's a character you have over there. How dare you do that to him? You have to deal with me. You're going to continue your damn cannibal. But before that, you better return on comment. I'm warning you. This guy here can blow a fire if he wants to. The hell? Who's gonna blow fire? Oh, he was referring towards Frankie. And then one is it. Now there's some confusion you're making there. Whether either that way we're here. And then Usopp says, hey, look, in the fog. And somebody says, I'm the gatekeeper of this fort. And some zebra, talking zebra says, wonder who might they be? And then the tiger says, the intruders that were in the whale's forest. Wanda said, they mean no harm. Don't ring the welcome bear by accident. He just wandered in the forest unknowingly. Then she yells out, please open the doors and let everyone know that Straw Hat Crew has come. And the tiger says, there? Now, we're inside the fort. The team changed inside the fort, and somebody goes, Nami. It turns out that Nami's sleeping on some type of sheep's fur. Like a really large man. And then Nami's waking up, and Chopper says, Luffy and the rest are here. They're finally here. Sweet. Like reunited, and it feels so good. And Chopper continues to yell out, Nami, Luffy's here. They made it here. And somebody yells out, ooh. And then Nami says, Luffy's here? Really? Chopper? And then Chopper says, yeah, he's at the entrance. And the large man that woke up, he's, the guy woke up, he says, oh, your friends are here, that's nice. And then Nami gets bounced out because the guy woke up, and he says, sorry. What the fuck? Now there's a double page here. Wanda says, we got important guests. Prepare to feast. We're going to take good care of our great benefactors. And Robin is surprised along with Frankie. And then there's sounds of Garchu. Probably chanting sounds. And then somebody says, welcome, Straw Hat Crew. Welcome. Then Luffy says, whoa. And Usopp and Zoro are surprised along with Law. Law is somewhat confused. And then Luffy says, what's all this? I'm really liking the atmosphere here. Yeah, it's like a big pineapple house. There's all a bunch of pineapple houses around here. Surrounded by talking animals. Damn. I like the scene from Dressrosa towards this. And then Usopp says, wait, isn't this a little different than imagined? And then Luffy, somebody asks, what the hell does that mean anyway? And then Zoro asks, I thought you lot hated us humans. And then Wanda says, humans, maybe those that don't know much about you people would be afraid, but from what we see, you lot are just ordinary monkey mixed with us here, so technically we're the same. If we were to dislike you lot, we would have to be because something you done. And then Wanda says, our friend might be our pride and beauty, but I do know of some people that admire lesser minks like yourself. And she elects Luffy again. And then Usopp said, I do know of some people that admire lesser minks like yourself. Oh look, it's Nami and Chopper. And then somebody says, thank God they're okay. Well, it's supposed to be thank God, but the translation on I think Panda screwing up again. And Nami's yelling, let me pass, come on, let me pass. Okay, I get it. Got you. And somebody yells out, this is great news, got you. Oops. That's what Chopper said. And then Usopp says, hey, they're really getting friendly with her. It's nothing like what we thought they were. Then Nami yells out, Luffy. And Luffy... What the hell? Shit. I said, Nami yells out, Luffy. And Luffy yells out, yeah, it's great to see you guys. And Usopp yells out, you guys. And then Usopp asks, Sanji, Brook, and Momo okay? And they all hug each other. And Zoro says, huh? And Nami says, I'm sorry. And Luffy has a question mark. And Nami says, Sanji. She's crying. Ah, fuck, this isn't good news. Yeah, I haven't heard that bad news in a long time, and I haven't seen Nami cry, so this is not good. So yeah, that ends it for chapter 806. And there's no indication of a break next week, so there's still will be another chapter.